What's up, my peoples? What up, peeps? So, I'm being told they're going to announce Tank versus Lamont Roach rematch on Saturday. Next Saturday, on the Manny Pacquiao Mario Barrios morning. That's ridiculous. And shout out to the boxing plug, LW Boxing. He said that interview Eddie Hearn did, where he said Tank gonna fight Lamont Roach, the rematch. I mean, Jake Paul instead of Lamont Roach rematch was old. I'm not gonna finish my meal and talk, brother, because time is limited. Sorry. King Rico said Instagram is gone. My Instagram worked. Sorry, brother. So, this is a disaster. This is a disaster, people. They don't want to tell you. Inside the square circle, my brother King Judah. What's up, family? Said Tank Instagram is gone. Oh, he always do that. Let me see. He always do that. He'll be back. Is his Twitter going too? He always does that, though. A lot of fighters do that. So
Vou fazer
he always does that. That's nothing. I don't look at it. I don't look into that. But this is a disaster. It's a disaster. 3.5 weeks before the fight. And again, I don't know if Tank Davis is dragging his feet, because from what I'm hearing, it's not Tank Davis dragging his feet. Okay, YouTube is playing games. They're going to continue to demonetize my videos, just so you guys know. So now they demonetized my live stream yesterday. They demonetized my live stream from yesterday. Right? For whatever reason. For what? I didn't use no bad words, nothing. Ridiculous. So, this is a disaster. 3.5 weeks before the fight, DOG 215, what's up, family? 3.5 weeks before the fight, they're going to announce the fight? 3.5 weeks? Right? They're going to announce it July 19th, and they're supposed to fight August 16th. Ketty Peeps 504, what's up? Three and a half weeks. How is people going to prepare to go? There's no tickets on sale. Nothing. Nothing. Goat 95, what's up, family? 619 Cali Factor, what's up? I don't know how they can put a fight together that quick. Seems like they don't want to compete with Canelo Crawford. Canelo Crawford is a month after that. So they won't be competing with Canelo Crawford. Actually, Canelo Crawford will be competing with them because they on deck first. They probably think it's gonna go numbered, do numbers regardless. Money Ray Davis, what's up? I don't know how they could think that. Because the truth of the matter is, Lamont Roach is not a major draw. My easy peace blessing, Queen. Lamont Roach is not a major draw. And he's not from the West Coast. So it's not even like you catering to his market. You could put, Maine, what's up? Foot 718. Black Ubiquity, what's up? D-Lo, what's up, family? Peace. Peace to you too, God. When they put Lamont Roach in Tank in Brooklyn, living my best life, Seaborn, what's up, family? Lamont Roach is a hop, skip, and a jump from New York. Not Vegas. Foot said, yo, Blue, don't forget the salad. Oh, I'm just eating my breakfast. Eastside Easy, what's up? Jeremy Pear, what's up? Who you got winning in the rematch? I'm starting to lean towards Lamont Roach. Mr. Tally 140, what's up? John Tessin, what's up? Because of everything that's going on, man. It just seems weird. I don't know if it's Tank don't want the fight. PBC don't have the bread. C-Bus, what's up? I don't know what it is, but it's weird, bro. Mo T, A Trey, what up? D-Boy Dad, what up? It's weird, bro. It's like, okay, different breed, peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling? T Bugs, what's up, family? Showtime man, Solomon Reddick, what's up? How you gonna have a fight of this magnitude? Essential Seduction, what's up? Hollywood Leon, what up? A fight of this magnitude, and Steph Brown, what's up? And you gonna announce it 3.5? I never even heard of that. Goat 95, Bradley Cat, what's up? C Mills, what's up? Tank said everybody got to DM him for the fight info. LOL. That's wild. Did he really say that? Myrick to you, what's up? Or you just trolling? Malante Davis, what's up? Because I can see Tank saying something like that. Well, that's strong. Peace, blessings, Queen. Hey, man, I need y'all. Southwest Dice, what's up? Oh, you just trolling? But I can see him actually saying something like that. Because remember, C Mills, remember he said, ain't going to be no press conference. Music showing by Music TV, T-Buzz. Jamarius Wickham, what's up? Remember he said that? Shogun 76, what's up? TS Sim 7, what's up? He just said, bro, hold on, time out. We got 400 people here and we don't even have 100 likes. Mahabir Salam, what's up? How is that possible? Y'all see they playing games. Mason Golden, what's up? Mr. Carter, what's up? Smash the like button, man. Everybody smash the like button, man. Renee Bashan, what's up, family? We should have at least 300 likes. Come on, people. Jermaine Anderson, what's up? Mr. AGR, what's up? Victor Griffin, what up? I said I wouldn't be surprised if Lamont upset Tank last fight, and I think he will this fight. You've been saying it, Queen. Alan Land, what up? Zay, what up? You've been saying it. You just did a video saying Tank will announce Roach 3 fight in 3 weeks. Now it's Jake Paul. People don't pay attention very well. Did you actually watch it and listen? Is comprehension skills even a thing today? Is reading and understanding and actually taking your time to listen, is it a thing today? Or people just fast forward? Callie Snipes, what's up? Red Helen Skeleton, what's up? Dominic Willen, what's up? Lil said it, what up? I said what Eddie Hearn said, right? And I told you, Jose Chavez, what's up? We have to see how this plays out. You said I just did a video. I didn't say that was for sure. Pay attention. Is it really that hard? Quincy Carter, what's up? Ruben Gutierrez, what's up? People don't listen. This world is upside down. People just refuse to comprehend. Like read, listen, and pay attention. Leland Gilbert, what's up? I simply said, let's see how this plays out. I don't know. This is what Eddie Hearn is saying. You just did a video saying, man, wow. Wow, bro. If you give people updates by the minute, it loses people. They can't comprehend. We can't give people information in real time because people can't comprehend. You can watch Stevie Neal. What's up? You can watch The Weatherman. Tie in the Sky, peace of blessings, Queen. Joe Johnson, what's up? You can watch The Weatherman, right? And the weatherman say, it's raining right now. It could be a storm. People would be like, man, look, it's 10 o'clock at night. The weatherman lied. Ain't no storm. He said, it could be a storm. Weatherman was lying. Was he? Or did you just not listen? Dedicating Gaming, what up? Crackwell, what up? My schedule been off. That's why Clay I haven't, as you see, I'm sitting in my car. I'll be on my porch. Mason Golden, what up? Yeah, my live stream yesterday, they demonetized it. For what? Do y'all hear me say anything? You don't hear me curse. You don't hear me swear. You don't hear me do none of that. So why did they demonetize it? For what? What did I say against the guidelines? Nothing. Great card tomorrow and Saturday. 2 good days of boxing. Katie the Boxer, what's up, family? Yeah, they playing games. The live stream I did when I showed y'all, what was that, Sunday? Yeah, they demonetized that. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, T-Bugs, they play games with who they want to be, who they allow. I listen to some of these people talk like, bro, how? I don't have no ads playing in mine. These dudes be sitting there, 1,000 ads. It's crazy, bro. Todd Friend 600, new pay, 1911. What up? My brother, there he is. Claymore Rain in the building. Salute, family. Salute, my guy, Bluebud. He said 3 weeks out is diabolical. It's ridiculous. Clay, it's beyond diabolical. Because you have 2 guys. One is from the East. They're both from the East Coast. One from Baltimore, one from D.C. You can have these 2 guys. Tank is a draw on the East Coast, right? He did big numbers on the West Coast. That was with Ryan Garcia, right? Todd Friend 600, my brother in the super chat. That's original content, nothing copied. What the crazy facts. Bronx OG, what up? Now, when Tank fought on all his big numbers, am I not mistaken? I could be mistaken. If I'm wrong, correct me, please. But having all Tank's big fights and big numbers, been him on the East Coast, outside of Ryan Garcia fight. Outside of the Ryan Garcia fight, what fight did Tank do on the West Coast that was big? That did a lot of big numbers. Legacy, what's up, family? Dominic Woodland, what's up? I'm trying to think. No, and I'm not joking. I'm not trying to troll. I went to Vegas for the Frank Martin fight. It was insane. Oh, Frank Martin. What was the gate for that? Did he do big numbers and stuff? I don't remember. Rolly was in Brooklyn. Rolly was in Brooklyn. He said, "What do you attribute to this? Is this a money issue? Is there an interfuse going on in the business model? What are we witnessing here?" I want to say, Clay, it's I'm getting mixed information. I'm getting mixed information, right? I'm getting information that Tank ain't happy with things. He's not happy at all with the way things are going, and he's actually dragging his feet on signing a contract because of this. But in the interim, on the flip side, I'm also getting information that you know that the PBC, the bread just ain't there. Cowboy meets Five Deuce. Tank just spoiled. Well, here's the thing to that. Let me combat that. Tank is not just, he's not spoiled. If he is who they say he is, okay, let me just say this, right? Because people get it confused. He's not spoiled. He's supposed to receive the red carpet treatment because that's who they tell us who he is. That's who they tell him he is. So if he's the red carpet treatment, dog fight, what up? And he's the big dog on the block. He's the money man. He's the A side. He's the cash cow. He the face of boxing. Then shouldn't he be treated as such? I mean, let's be real here. People at the PBC, they got mad at me for telling y'all the truth, but I'm gonna tell y'all the truth anyway, right? Let's be real here. You look at Tank's press conference with Lamont Roach, those two press conferences, and look at today's press conference. Now, you tell me who on that card today is a bigger draw than Tank Davis. I guarantee you tomorrow, this Devin Haney press conference with Brian Norman is going to look spectacular. Guarantee you, it's going to look spectacular, right? They had Tank Davis press conference in a gymnasium with a local comedian hosting it. Would you ever see Canelo Alvarez have a card that looked like that? Floyd Mayweather at Floyd Mayweather's prime, because we talking about prime Tank Davis. In Tank Davis' prime. Legendary Stitch said you're worried about the wrong stuff. No, I'm worried about the right stuff. You better hurry up home. You worried about the wrong stuff. You better hurry up home off your lunch break. The mailman just made his 5th trip there. And there was no mail lost. Now you better hurry up home. Why you here talking about I'm worried about the wrong stuff? you better go and wonder why your Ring camera keep glitching and the mailman keep coming doing round trips. Look at your kid's eyes and look at the mailman's eyes. You ain't gonna be very proud. Malik Woody, what's up? William Cole, what's up? Crack World, what's up? Victor Griffin, what's up? Jermaine Anderson, what's up, family? You dudes be coming here worrying about me. Hey man, better wonder what she doing in your free time. Motown 909, what's up? Hectic Boxing, what's up? Yeah. The mailman and your kids got the same eyes, and you better wonder why. I know when you was getting the mail from them on Saturday morning, and you was looking like, bro, you look familiar. Right. Lucky Showtime, what's up? Donnie D, 1954, Triple OG, what's up? You was looking at the mailman like, when you went out to get the mail, oh, I'll grab it from you. While you was doing your Saturday morning chores, and you looked at him and he looked at you and you was like, you look familiar. Pretty sure he does, brother. Pretty sure he does. Old lame. I could be whatever you want me to be, but you're watching me. I'm lame, but you're watching me. Cool. Make that make sense. Hey, Brian, what's up? Jonathan Sims, what's up? I'm lame, but you watching me. Bro, man, listen. I would never tune into nobody and be like, I'm sitting there watching them and be like, man, you lame. No, that makes me lame. Don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do anything. He gonna need something to pass the time while he trying to jump in his car and head back home. Corey Jackson, what's up, family? Urban Bonanza, what's up? So anyway, like I said, man, Tank Davis is not spoiled. Tank Davis deserves what he deserves. Hebrew Miller, what's up? He just deserves what he deserves, bro. If you can't say, they can't tell you, Leonard Ellaby and all these people been telling you, Tank Davis is the man. He the face of boxing. He a star. Tank Davis, all that, everything they said, man, look at the numbers Tank Davis do, right? Okay, he deserves to be treated as such. How's he a diva? My brother Clay, he said, no matter what and how he sells, what kind of promotion marketing does a face of boxing PBC deserve? If you're a fan, if you're Gervonta Tank Davidson, how do you feel about the treatment he's getting? Exactly, Clay. But here's the thing. They told us to nauseum. Specs, what's up? Right? Handsome Hustler, 31, what's up? They told us to nauseum. Tank Davis is the face of boxing. Tank Davis is the drawer. Tank Davis is this. Tank Davis is that. Now he's a diva? No, he ain't no diva. He deserves it, right? You told me, you told him, you told the world, Hood Rich 410, what's up? That he was the face of boxing. How's he a diva? Man, Tank want too much money. How? You told me, you told the world that he's the biggest thing since Floyd Mayweather. The sports guy, what's up? It ain't like this is something Tank been saying and we be like, man, Tank delusional. No, this is not something that Tank Davis is saying. Fight Side TV, what's up? Tank Davis wasn't saying nothing at one point in time. He wasn't even talking. Leonard and Floyd was doing all the talking. Dude wasn't even talking. So this is not something that he made up. They did this. And now bro's saying, okay, pay me. Yeah, well, yeah, the thing is, what? What thing is what? Where my money? Period. I'm not trying to hear that. Where my bread? Yeah, well, what happened is, no, nothing happened. Where my bread? Where's my bread? JTBT, what's up? I don't care about the I don't care about the networks and all that. Why do Tank have to care about that? They don't care about him. Let's be real. So why does he have to care about that? The network got out of the business now. Hey, you got to do me a solid. How many solids this dude got to do? You told me, you told the world, this man was the face of boxing. That's what you told me. You told me, you told the world, nobody do numbers bigger than Tank Davis. And Leonard Ellaby was out there. And what did I tell y'all? Man, I want Leonard Ellaby to promote my son because the way Leonard Ellaby sell his fighters and promote his fighters, like Eddie Hearn, is bar none, boy. Bar none. Tank Davis a star. Tank Davis the biggest since Floyd Mayweather. Man, PBC. Tank Davis, the biggest star in boxing, the most exciting man in boxing. Oh, they got these. Hey Clay, what they got? They got the ads going out. Tank Davis, the biggest breaking numbers in record time. Tickets sold and okay. Well, guess what? He don't want to be a marketing tool. He want to get paid. He don't want to just be a marketing tool for your brand. He wants to get paid. So how can anybody say that man is a diva? He ain't a diva. He ain't spoiled. He ain't a diva. He deserves what you told us he deserves. He deserves what you told us. Or it wasn't what you told us. And he wasn't doing the numbers. And now he like, hold on. Y'all said I did X, Y, and Z. And they like, technically you didn't. Bruh. Now he's Mr. 3000, Clay. Remember the movie Mr. 3000 with Bernie Mac? Why he ain't in the Hall of Fame? You ain't really hit 3,000 home runs. 3,000 balls. What? Technically you didn't. You know what I'm saying? That's how they hitting us. That's probably how they hitting Tank. I'm telling y'all, man, I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. And Tank may never say this. He may never ever say this. But I don't care what nobody says. I know somebody in that organization told Tank Davis that he was going to get this massive deal from Amazon Prime. He did not make that up. Shouts out to the General 7A Sports TV because I know the General was like, man, Tank lied, right? About the deal that Amazon was going to give him, right? And I'm telling y'all now, he did not lie. Somebody told him what he didn't do was his homework. What he didn't do was his homework. Dominic Willen said Tank would beat everybody you like in boxing. Yeah, no, he won't. That sounded good when you said it, right? D Brown, what's up? That sounded real good when you said it, right? But no, he would not. And I don't know if you're referring to me, but I like Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Jerron Ennis, Terrence Crawford, and he wouldn't beat. He don't even think he could beat them because if he did, he would fight them. Kendall Pruitt, what's up? Yeah, you don't believe he'll beat Jerron Ennis, and you don't think he could beat Terrence Crawford. He doesn't either. Now, it's okay as a fan. It's okay as a fan if you want to believe that, and I'm not going to knock you for it, but don't tell me he'll be all my favorite fighters. No, you got Tank versus the world, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But don't tell me he'll beat all your favorite fighters. Yeah, no, he won't. You don't believe he'll beat Terrence Crawford. You don't believe that at all. Or Jerron Ennis, right? You're living in fantasy land. Montreal, Virginia Beach, what's up? And that's okay, too. Tell my wife bring my laptop, man. I need my laptop, man. Again, like I said, man, it's okay to believe what you want to believe, but that's again, like I said, that's just not true. It's just not true. It's just not. Hey, Paul, can you do me a favor? Yeah. Is one of the kids there? Yeah. Can you just tell them to pass me my laptop? The blue bag. Thank you. All right. So, like I said, man, this is nasty work. It's a disaster. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like this, right? Right, Clay? Clay, I look at it like this, right? Maybe Tank should Born Rich, what's up? Maybe they're gonna push this fight back. Jay Lynn, peace blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? Unknown, what's up, Femi? Maybe they push the fight back. Danny, what's up, Femi? Thank you, Pootie. I don't mean Tank is physically soft. I mean, mentally. PKTK, what's up? A lot of people say that. Manda Mitsamusa LLC, what's up, family? Well, here's the thing. Maybe they push the fight back. Maybe that's the case, okay? Maybe that's what they should do. But what I'm saying is, right, is that I just think that this is diabolical for a guy in his stature. Dwayne Yosef, what's up, family? James Sanders, what's up? I think it's absolutely diabolical that a guy of his stature and talent, they're gonna announce a fight, a rematch, a fight 3 weeks before his actual fight. I think that's absolutely diabolical. I cannot remember nobody in modern history with a big name that was even considered one of the faces of the sport of boxing. That Clay, can you remember? He said if they have any respect for him and his fans, they will push it back, period. I agree, Clay. Now, Clay, can you remember anybody in history at this level, they announce a fight 3 weeks before the fight? Can you, I don't know anybody. Big Silk, what's up? I don't know any big fighter in recent time that they was like, yeah, we're going to announce your fight 3.5 weeks before the fight. It can't be August 16th. But what I'm being told is going to be August 16th. Jose Diaz said, never seen that before in my life. Right, this is what I'm trying to say, Jose. This is diabolical. It's diabolical, bro. And remember, Tank was like, yo, ain't even going to be no press conference. That let you know he ain't happy, man. Remember, Tank is like, yo, Jalen said, won't that affect the tickets? It has to, Queen. Queen, it has to. There's no way on this green earth you can announce a fight July 19th. Right? So, and we being, Jay West, what's up? We're saying that we assuming that the ticket's going to go on sale next Saturday. Right? We assuming. Isaiah Eman, what's up? We're assuming that the ticket's going to go on sale. You giving people 3.5 weeks? Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my math is off. But if they announce it July 19th and the fight is August 16th, how many weeks is that? How many weeks is that, Clay? He said, if they announce this, I have to believe there's an underlying issue. No way, no one wants to acknowledge. Oh, me and you acknowledge it. Jay West, what's up? It's close to 4. Right. It's not 4 weeks though. Clay, do me a favor, put the link to your channel in the chat so I can pin it up. Walt Easy 17, what's up? Tank said no press conference. Right. But this is but somebody has to say, the truth has to be told. Come on, man. At some point in time, y'all ever watch that movie, Me, Myself, and Irene? Drew Titan LLC, my brother, the Drew in the building. Philly Fighter, what's up? Y'all ever seen that movie, Me, Myself, and Irene, with what's dude name? Scott Miller, what's up? What's dude name? And take a moment, go subscribe to my brother Claymore Rain. The link to his channel is pinned up in the chat right there. Jim Carrey. I need y'all to smash the like button, man. Let's get them likes up to 400. And let's and also take a second, subscribe to my brother Claymore Rain, my brother, my co-host. The link to his channel right there in the chat. I've been dealing with a lot, just with the family and everything, so I have not been able to been on schedule with Clay. But I plan on calling the fights with Clay on Saturday, and I think tomorrow night. Clay, you calling them fights tomorrow night? If you Want to call a fight tomorrow night? I'll come on your platform and call it. I'll call it with you on your platform, and then we could call Saturday on mine. Kate, Deuce, what's up? Just Being E, what's up? Dominic Willen, what's up? So y'all remember that movie, Me, Myself, and Irene? Right? With Jim Carrey. Thank y'all. Remember that part? Remember his sons. Anybody watch that movie? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? His sons, Jim Carrey obviously is Caucasian, and all three of his sons was black, right? And they was heavy set kids, right? One of them was my man, I forgot. It's the twins, and then I forgot the other dude name, but that's my man, right? And so remember Jim Carrey's brother, they had the barbecue, and Jim Carrey's brother, Anthony Anderson, thank you, Anthony Anderson, right? The Eminem brothers and Anthony Anderson. Light Skin Business, what's up? And remember Jim Carrey was having a barbecue, and his brother came over, and his brother was like, hey, he was like, hey, what was his name in there? Ed or something like that. He's like, you ever? He was asking him at the barbecue. Jim Carrey was on the grill, and he was like, you ever wonder? He's like, let me ask you a question, man. You ever wonder if you ever question if these kids are yours? And he was like, no. Why you say that? And he kept looking at the kids, the brother, and then he kept looking back at him. And he kept looking at the kids, then he looked back at him. He was like, why would you say that? What made you say that? And he was like, I mean, we got to be real here. He was like, no, what made you say that? No, those are my boys. Oh, Charlie was his name. Charlie. And he said, no, why would you say that? He said, God dog it, Charlie. Those boys here. Yo, he said, no, why would you say that? He said, God dog it, Charlie. Those boys' penises is bigger than these sausages. Yo. Then he was like, what's making you say that? He was like, well, Charlie, maybe it's the way the water beads up on their heads. Yo, he said, maybe it's the way the water beads up on their heads. Yo, I was in tears, bro. What made you say that? He was like, maybe it's the way the water beads up on their head. Yo, I was in tears, bro. Yo. He said your boy got a year-round 10. Yo, that's how I feel about this situation with Tank Davis, man. Y'all acting like y'all don't see what's going on here, bro. Y'all acting like y'all don't see the obvious. Y'all acting like y'all don't see the obvious, bro. Why y'all acting like this? Y'all can't. There's no way you can't tell me you can't see this. That this looks bizarre. This is bizarre, people. This is 1000% bizarre. They're talking about announcing Tank Davis fight, a highly anticipated rematch with Lamont Roach. They talking about announcing it 3.5 weeks before the fight. And the dude, exactly, she said dude nefarious. And then dude in the chat talking about, it don't matter. I guarantee you the tickets sell out. Bro, boxing fans have the lowest IQ of all sports. Anthony Stewart, what's up? Antonio Stewart, what's up? This dude said, man, it don't matter. The ticket's gonna be sold out. Bro. Oh my goodness. This dude said, it don't matter. I bet you the tickets be sold out. Oh, boy. Sometimes you got to learn to speak for yourself. Okay? Everybody can't afford that. Everybody can't afford that. And on top of it, it's during the summertime. So many people have children that they have to make arrangements for. It's called inconvenience, brother. Sneakyologist 973, he said, son, he said, son, Tank fans are hilarious and diabolical. All facts. You can't make this stuff up. Salute to my brother, the Drew Titan. Drew in the building, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, still waiting on who the opponent were on Tank's 7-fight deal. Meanwhile, Devin has an entire list, and his fight is announced. And going to do a press conference tomorrow, Drew. Drew, the Titan, the Titan. The fight is supposed to be in Vegas. That's why they announced it in Vegas. So I'm assuming it's going to be at the MGM. So my thing is this, right? Libra 926, what's up? So, like Drew said, I'm still waiting for the people on the list. So this is what I was saying earlier, right, Drew? And I know Carissa Tershois, peace and blessings, queen. So I know people, the PBC, they mad at me, they're gonna block me, whatever. But I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, right? Boss fan full time, salute, Nine is in the building, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, so Tank pushing for Jake fight is an easy way to pad his pay-per-view numbers and purse, because he know he need to show Turk them numbers to justify his asking price. And did you see Turkey with Jake Paul? Domingo Benilla, what's up? Just Do Boston, what's up, family? Do you saw Turkey with Jake Paul? Man, you let these dudes tell you what Jake Paul was doing, all that talking about Turkey. You seen him with him, right? I don't care how much money Jake Paul got. He ain't got Turkey money. He just don't. Okay, so like Drew was saying they waiting for the fighters on Tank list. And this is what I was saying, right, Drew? Um, somebody, Tank didn't make that up. Devil Advocate, my brother in the super chat, he said if Tank give Blue interview, he will be his #1 fan. Why, what's up? Who would be his #1 fan? I'm gonna be Tank's #1 fan. Blacksmith Beats, what's up? I don't understand, Devil Advocate. If Tank gives me an interview, I'll be his #1 fan. Is that what you say? Chris Legg, what's up? I'm asking you, Devil's Advocate. I don't want to assume. I don't want to jump to conclusions. So I'm asking you, brother. I'm Tell Floyd don't do my man like that. Domingo Benilla, my brother in the super chat. Tomorrow, best female card, and Saturday another banger. Agreed. I forgot about Savannah Marshall and Franchon Cruz. That's gonna be a great fight. So now, here's the thing, right? RC, what's up? First and foremost, you should do your homework on me, Devil's Advocate. I'm not a fan of any fighter first. No, I'm fine. I'm doing my stream. But I'm doing my stream, so I don't care. I'm just chilling. I was working out. At the park. First of all, I'm a fan of boxing first, before I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. I'm a fan of the sport of boxing before a fighter. So I don't care who I interview with. Mr. Lightning, what's up? That doesn't move me one way or the other. That's number one. Number two, like I always say, the fighters will eventually fade away. They're going to fade out. The sport will stay the same. Right? So I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. Troy Battle, what's up? I'm a fan of the sport of boxing first. I don't care if he gives me an interview or not. That's not going to make me his number one fan. No, I'm not a groupie. Just Being E, my brother in the building, the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I agree with everything you said. Another theory is trying to disrupt Roach camp playing these games with this announcement. They tried that last time. Third Simple NSU, what's up? So here's the thing, right? What's up with boxing? What's up? I've been watching boxing before Tank was born. And I'm pretty sure I'll be watching boxing when Tank retire. Gervonta Tank Davis didn't even know who Marvin Hagler was. And you think that if he do an interview with me, I'm going to be his number one fan? Get your life right. I wouldn't mind interviewing him. Reason being is I'm going to ask him real boxing questions, serious boxing questions. Alan Land, what's up? I'm going to ask him serious boxing questions. So I ain't going to be his number one fan at all. Joe Johnson, what's up, family? Joe Townsend, what's up, family? Not at all. Not at all. And guess what? Remember, or you forgot, me and Tank had a conversation on social media that went absolute viral. It actually has 12 million clicks on Twitter, on Twitch. Did you know that? I'm probably his most viral clip outside of his actual fights. As far as an interview goes, me and him, when we had the conversation, is actually his most viral moment without his knockouts. Hendor the Fearless One, what's up? Did you know that? So therefore, when you take that into consideration, what are you talking about? And guess what? You know why it went viral? Because I'm not going to sit there. Money Mondays, what's up? I'm not going to sit there and cater to him. I'm going to ask him real questions. Antonio Stewart, what's up? The dude wasn't talking about you. What dude wasn't talking about me? The dude just said to me that if I give him an interview, that I'll be his number one fan. Devil Advocate just said that. So I'm saying I wouldn't be his number one fan. I went viral with Tank already. You know why I went viral with Tank? Because I'm going to stand on my square. And I'm going to keep it 100. I'm not there to be a fan. I'm there to ask the question that the people want to know. So guess what I'm going to ask him? Why would you fight this fight at this weight and not this fight at that weight? Why would you not fight this guy? Well, here's the receipts from this. Here's the receipts from that. He said, your partner. My partner? Huh? What are you trying to say? Clay? Domingo Benella, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, can you believe Shadeja is plus 450 underdog? The odd makers don't know how to mess with women fighters yet. There's a few fights to make money on. Yeah, they don't know how to do it yet. Mark Wonderland, what's up? Isaiah Eman, what's up? Oh, he's talking about Clay? Why is he talking about Clay? Clay didn't. I don't know, man. But anyway, Devil Advocate, no knock against you. I'm just telling you how I feel about it. What I don't even know what did Clay say that he's talking about Clay. But so this is what I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is this, right? I need y'all to get the likes up to 400, man. Smash the like button. Participate. The like button is free. It don't cost you a thing. He said, I would love to have an interview with Tank. Me too, but I ain't gonna make it. Ain't gonna make me his #1 fan. That's just tripping out. Jermaine Anderson, what's up? So my thing is this, right? Um, Again, so what I was saying, Drew, before I got sidetracked, Drew, what I was saying was, uh, what I was saying was, I think that Tank Davis didn't do his homework on the situation, Drew, and I think that they told him, "Yo, we about to orchestrate and we're negotiating this deal that for you to go to Amazon is bigger than Floyd's deal." Remember, this is what Al Heyman did with Floyd. He sold Floyd to Showtime. Remember that? Remember, Floyd was with HBO, and he sold Floyd to Showtime. That was his bargaining chip for Showtime to give him the bag that he wanted. Al Heyman. That was his bargaining chip. His bargaining chip was Floyd Mayweather. Hey, I'm bringing Floyd Mayweather over with me, and you know how big of a superstar he is. Give him a deal. We coming over here. You give us a deal, so on and so forth. And that's what Showtime gave Floyd Mayweather, that massive deal. And remember, people was like, why did Showtime give Floyd Mayweather a deal? He's too old. He ain't going to fulfill all these fights. Right? What was a 6-fight deal? Right? And people was like, he ain't going to, because he fought Madonna twice, Canelo Alvarez, Andre Berto, Manny Pacquiao, Robert Guerrero. It was a 5-fight deal? I know it was Madonna twice. That's 2 fights. Canelo Alvarez. Andre Berto. Victor Ortiz was on the deal? Yeah. Robert Guerrero, yeah. Victor Ortiz. Victor Ortiz was on HBO? I know it's Robert Guerrero, Madonna twice, Canelo Alvarez, Manny Pacquiao. Oh, yeah, and Andre Berto. Yeah, it was 6 fights. No, Shane Mosley wasn't part of the deal. That's the 6 fights. No, the 6 fights. Conor McGregor wasn't part of the deal. It was Madonna twice. That's 2 fights. It was Manny Pacquiao, Andre Berto, Robert Guerrero, and Canelo Alvarez. Flyer Frequency, what's up? Right? And so, no, Cotto was the last fight before the deal. And that's why, T9 Box Class, what's up? Cotto was the last fight before the deal, and because of that performance, everybody was like, his legs was gone. There's no way he can fulfill the obligations of 6 more fights. Third Simple NSU brother in the super chat. He said fantasy fight, Shakur versus Duran, 135. Who wins? Woof. I gotta go Roberto Duran. I gotta go with Roberto Duran. C Jones 0224. What's up? So the Cotto fight was the last fight before he got the deal. Then he got the 6-fight deal. The first fight on the 6-fight deal was Robert Guerrero. The second fight was Canelo. The next 2 fights was Madonna. Then he fought Pacquiao. Then he fought Berto. Then Conor McGregor wasn't part of the deal. Conor McGregor wasn't part of the deal. So, anyway, with that said, right, I believe that Al Heyman and the PBC used Tank Davis as a bargaining chip the same way they tried to use with Floyd Mayweather. And it didn't work. I believe that Amazon was like, no, he's not Floyd Mayweather. I believe Amazon was like, no, he's not Floyd Mayweather. But I think that they told Tank before the deal was done, hey, we negotiating this deal for you with Amazon that's bigger than the deal Floyd got with Showtime. That's what they told Tank. And Tank put the carriage before the horse and regurgitated it to the world. Hey man, I'm signing this deal with Amazon that's bigger than Floyd deal. And they didn't secure the deal yet. And he announced it to the world. And then what happened was Amazon was like, yeah, no deal. And that was the start of Tank being frustrated with the PBC. I'm almost certain that's how that played out. And that was the very start of his frustration with the PBC. That's just the truth. They told this dude that they was going to give him a deal that they couldn't secure. And Tank don't want to look like a fool. He don't want to look like a fool, right? And he's a loyal dude. So Jordan Pro said Tank counted his chickens, but well, rightfully so, right? If you got Al Heyman saying, "Hey, we about to negotiate, we about to finish up this deal," you know, for you to have, you know, a bigger deal than the deal Floyd got, right? You know what I'm saying? Well, he believed him. He believed him. You know what I'm saying? And you can't knock him for believing him. Again, he just needed to learn to cross his to dot every I and cross every T before he put it out there. You understand what I'm saying? And so now Tank is not happy about the situation. Period. Period. And you look at this situation and you got to say to yourself, why is he being treated this way? Why is he being treated this way? I know people want to say he a diva, he this, he that, right? I don't think they sold him a pipe dream either. I don't think that's the case. I don't think they sold him a pipe dream. I think that they just wasn't able to secure the deal like they thought they was. That's what happened. Al wasn't able to secure the deal with Amazon like he thought he was going to be able to do. And I think that the fact that he announced it, they wasn't going to announce it. So if it fell through, nobody would have knew. LT, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, family. He said, you see Edgar and Oscar, Turkey doesn't like the antics. Why don't they learn? Richardson is going through it now. Yeah, Errol might be able to relate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing, right? Right, Clay? They Eddie Reynoso put out a letter. Oh, it's in Spanish. I can't read it. It's in Spanish. Eddie Reynoso put out a statement. So here's the thing, right? What I'm saying is this, is that they all might have put the carriage before the horse. They just wasn't going to announce it, and he did. That's what happened. Tank spoke too soon. That's it. Before the deal was done. You know what I'm saying? It's like you go to You know when you go to get a car, right? And they tell you, everything look good, man. Look like you'll be out of here tomorrow. You come in tomorrow, you be out of here, leaving on the lot with your brand new car. You know what I'm saying? And you like, all right. You go start telling people, yeah, I got this car, man. You know what I'm saying? I got this car. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing it home tomorrow. Then you go back to the dealership. I know I ain't the only one that been through this. You go back to the dealership and they be like, hey, man, you know, the bank said, you know, since you ain't got no credit, or you gonna need a cosigner, or you gonna need, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know that. All of a sudden, right now you need a cosigner, you need this, you need that, or you gonna have to put down, can you put down an extra $3,000? You know what I'm saying? That'll help. You know how they start going through all these. Can you put down extra, you know, 3,000 or 5,000 and all that nonsense start to kick in? You know what I'm saying? Cheap Wildfire, what's up? C Jones, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, bro, now your hopes was up high. You know what I'm saying? You had plans. Hey, I'm driving over here. I'm picking up Shorty. You know what I'm saying? We going out. You know what I mean? Boom. Now you're gonna pick up Shorty in the same car, and you ain't got the same energy because now your energy is off. You know what I'm saying? Your energy is off. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't even want to go outside. You know what I'm saying? You're tight. Yo, man, give me my money back, man. Give me my bread back. Y'all know how that go, man. You tight now. You know what I'm saying? And but you was excited. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm about to do this. You can see Tank was excited, bro. And again, like I said, he's supposed to be excited. They told us this dude is the face of boxing. Just me, what's up? They told us Tank was the face of boxing. Nobody doing bigger numbers than him. They telling him the same thing. I'm pretty sure Tank ain't never looked at them numbers. He ain't never officially looked at the numbers. Do Tank strike you as a person? Tank is the boxing. No, he ain't a clown of boxing. Tank has been misled. What Tank is loyal. Yeah, Wally and Kane, you know what I'm talking about. I've been through it a few times. You know what I'm saying? Not no more, but man, used to go through it. Now you need a co-signer. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to have nobody co-sign on there. Then people don't want to co-sign. Man, you don't be paying your bills, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tank is a victim of loyalty and not doing his homework. That's what he is. That's what he is. He's a victim of loyalty and not doing his homework. Because of trust, because of loyalty. Oh, Al said that? Oh, all right. Remember, he said on social media, remember he Sticks 1400, what's up? Remember that time he put that post out? And he was like, don't be surprised if y'all see me on another network. Al Heyman over there negotiating a deal that I don't even know about. Remember that? And he still didn't leave. Remember he said that? He was like, if you see me on a different platform, don't be surprised. Al over there negotiating deals I don't even know about. Remember that? So again, like I said, it's not surprising. Mike Too Shatty, what's up? Tank's a victim of his arrogance. Well, you would be arrogant too if they tell you the world is yours. Nick J, the chocolate queen, making 50% of the queens of the ring. She's graced us with her presence. Peace and blessings, queen. How you doing today? Man, I just cut that nail way too far. OD'd. Nick J threw me off. All that chocolate give you diabetes. All that chocolate she got over there give you diabetes. She done distracted me and I done cut my nail way too deep. Josh 803, what's up, family? So yeah, so I think that Tank is just a victim of not doing his homework. There's a lot of people out here like that. Yo, oh, your record sold this, and this. Yo, I got this amount in the bank. Yo, $1 million. You ain't got that in the bank. You ain't got that. How Puffy told the Locks, ain't nothing happening, man. Ain't nobody getting hurt. Remember when the Locks called? Remember when the Locks was on the radio show? Maybe y'all don't know about that because this was in New York. But the Locks was on the radio show. Jada Kid, Styles, Sheik, they was going in on Puffy. Puffy called the radio show. Said, man, stop by my office, man. Stop talking like that. Ain't nobody getting hurt. Man, they was talking reckless. Puff called in. Man, stop talking like that, man. Ain't nobody getting hurt. Just come stop by my office. We have a conversation. Ain't nobody getting hurt, man. Stop talking about that, man. Just come stop by and we can have a conversation. Canelo, Floyd, son, what's up? Yeah, y'all remember that? Money Mondays. Y'all, I mean, if you from New York, tri-state, I know you remember that. Puff called right in and was like, bro, stop. Man, they was going in on Puff. I know we better get this, and this. I know this better happen. Word up. You know what I'm saying? Yo, furniture gonna be moving. You know what I'm saying? This, and this. Man, Puff called the studio and was like, listen, man, stop talking like that. G McCall 09, what's up? Ain't nobody getting hurt. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Robinson and Sons LLC, what's up, family? Ain't nobody getting hurt, man. What y'all can do is, y'all can come by the office and we can have a conversation. We can talk about this. Red Most, what's up? So I'm from Cincinnati, and I remember that they wanted their publishing and not a bad boy. Facts. Diddy called right in. Bro, man, stop talking like that. Yeah, he gave him the paperwork, but it was on Hot 97. It was in the daytime. Diddy was in the middle of probably was. It was in the daytime. Listen, you asked me about Amanda Serrano. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. There's no chance Amanda Serrano's gonna lose unless she get knocked out tomorrow. I'm gonna say this again. Devontae Bone, what's up? Uncle B Piping, what's up? There's no chance Amanda Serrano loses tomorrow. None. They want this to go down as one of the great women trilogies in boxing history. And they can't have that if Amanda Serrano loses 3-0. 3 stays below, what's up? Okay? Man, what you doing, moving? That's ridiculous.
I got just my bag and my laptop.
Yeah. I'm talking to my son, man. So, what's up, kid? So here's the thing. They want this to go down as one of the greatest women trilogies if not the greatest woman trilogy in boxing history, which it will be. It will be, right? But there's no way on this green earth that Amanda Serrano is not going to get the victory. Tazel Osirio is your son named Dominique? No. There's no chance on this green earth that this goes to a decision and Amanda Serrano don't get the decision, unless something drastic happens, dramatic, like she get dropped twice, and Katie Taylor just turns it up in the 12th round, then Katie Taylor will win. But if this is a close fight like the other two fights, anything remotely close to that, I guarantee you Amanda Serrano's winning this fight. I guarantee you. There is no way. They again, we know boxing. There's no way the history books is going to reflect that this is the greatest women trilogy in boxing history, and it's 3-0. How you sell that to the people? You can't. So therefore, they won't. They're going to give this to Amanda, and then the history books is going to reflect the first fight was very close. It could have went either way. The second fight was the headbutt. That's what, and then the third fight was so close and Amanda edged it out, finally got over the hump, got the victory. That's what it's going to look like. I promise you. You can see the storyline a mile away. Robert Beal, what's up, family? You can see the storyline a mile away. Trust me. There's no way on this green earth that Amanda Serrano is going to lose the trilogy. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. As long as it's a close enough fight. King Vonnie 86, what's up? If Amanda don't get dropped and Amanda, all of those things, if she don't get dropped and all that, she'd be good money. If she gets dropped a couple of times or at any point in time and Katie wins the championship rounds big, like clearly 11 and 12, she wins those rounds big, well, then they're going to give it to Katie. Because there would be so much controversy that people would be like, I ain't going to have to see a fourth fight. And ain't nobody trying to do that. I promise you. So, she's going to win this fight. Pujols going to beat Matias. Yes, he is. Alberto Pujols is going to beat Subriel Matias. Subriel Matias don't deal with boxers well. He's a one-trick pony. He's a poor man's Tito Trinidad, and I know Jay Lynn ain't going to be happy about that, but that's what he is. He's a poor man version of Tito Trinidad. That's what he is. She done that all in her fights. Yeah, she, again, like I said, Triple OG. Smash the like button, man. Let's get the likes to 500. She is Enzo 88. What's up? Great fights. The first couple fights was definitely great. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But again, like I said, man, Brandon Woods, what's up, family? They want this to go down in history. Hope Dev has enough power to keep Brian Norman at bay. 7 figures, what's up? He got enough skills, enough boxing skills, and enough foot movement to keep him at bay. Great job. Press conference tomorrow. Brian Norman, Devin Haney. Serrano and Katie fighting at 136 catchweight. Yeah, I don't know why. All Sports Media TV, what's up, family? What does Amanda have to do different? Nothing. All she got to do is fight like she did in the first two fights. They're going to give it to her. Shiraz or Berlanga. I'm giving it to Berlanga. I just think that I'm giving it to Berlanga off the strength of that. I feel like his back is against the wall. I feel like he knows that he can't lose this fight. I feel like he knows, like, the boxing world kind of want to push him to the side, right? Because of his outspokenness, his brashness, and things of that nature. So I feel like the boxing world want to push him to the side. They kind of want to push him out. You know what I mean? And he's already living a hood superstar life. He living the lifestyle of a hood superstar because he is. He's a New York City superstar in the hood, right? Edgar Berlanga, good in the city, man. He really is. You know what I'm saying? He's a superstar here in the city. So because of that, now I can see Hamza Shiraz outboxing him, frustrating him with his range, his length, his counter punching, and Hamza Shiraz has power. You know what I mean? And my thing is Edgar. I don't think Edgar's gonna outbox him. He's gonna have to drop him twice. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Edgar got to show up and show out, man. So that's why I'm betting him. I'm betting with Edgar. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up to 500. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. I just think that Edgar Berlanga understands the what's at stake. He don't have a promoter. Is a lot riding on this. You know what I'm saying? And I think that Edgar is gonna have to show up and show out, man. And I think he will. I think he will. After all, I think he has to. You know what I'm saying? I think that the deck, the boxing world is not very fond of Edgar Berlanga because he talks a lot. You know, the boxing world is just not fond of him for whatever reason. Berlanga might be good in the hood, but he's not good, too good in the ring. Kenneth Neal, what's up? The thing with Edgar, um, is that he he kind of like got stationary, right? Like he got flat, like he didn't grow. You know what I'm saying? Like his muscle up cap, my brother. What's up, Femi? I just left the park and left the bar. Yeah, the thing with Edgar is like he didn't keep growing, right? He didn't keep progressing. Like he got stagnant. Like there's no growth. Like he didn't add anything to his skill set, or I don't know what it is, man. It's very weird, right? It's just like there's no there's no growth. Like there's no he didn't get better hair or hair or like now he got this or like he didn't add tools to the toolbox. You feel me? Like it say low key 7 do 7. What's up? You know that's the thing, right? It's like he didn't he I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Like his jab didn't get better, his defense didn't get better. I don't know, man. It just it's a very very puzzling situation. In my opinion, man, very puzzling. You know what I mean? Where I think that he has a lot of skills, a lot of talent. He could be a lot better, and there's no growth there. There's just no growth there. probably trusted too much in his power. Yeah, I think that that's what happened, right? Once he I think that because remember in the amateurs he was a boxer first, right? And I think that you know I think that once he got to a certain point where he uh 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 um the oh, I'm feeling something going down my leg and it's sweat. Um Wait, what Shakur say about Sugar Ray Robinson? Hold on. Okay. Already? He, sa- oh man, my
Say
guy,
goodbye to Papa.
my guy.
These people don't let me sleep. Today he went to his very pediatric visit, so he didn't let him sleep. Okay.
Okay, baby. I'll see you guys Saturday. My grandson. Next time, all the mothers sit in the back when the babies come. They have to. So, smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 500. So what I was saying was, oh, I want to hear what Shakur Stevenson had to say about Sugar Ray Robinson. Yo, Shakur Stevenson said Sugar Ray Robinson was buns. Shakur said Sugar Ray Robinson was buns. Tank don't know who Marvin Hagler is. Shakur says Sugar Ray Robinson is buns. Bro, what is going on here? This can't be life. He said Sugar Ray Robinson didn't know how to pick his hands up. Why? Why? Why did I have to hear that? Bruh. That just sounds so ridiculous, bro. That sounds so ridiculous. That sounds so ridiculous. Nick said he was just trolling. Why would you even troll like that? For what? Trolling? For what? He was serious, bro. Oh boy. That's bizarre to me. That's bizarre to me. How could you say such a thing? Come on, bro. He was buns. He was buns is crazy. Dev brother in super chat, just because they box don't mean they know better. Clearly. Kai Fly, what's up? Clearly, brother. That just threw me for a loop. Sugar Ray Robinson was buns? Man, he lucky Kurt ain't here. Let me tell you something. If Kurt, the legend, Kurt Anderson, aka Kurt Sugar, aka the historian, if Kurt was alive, he would be on my neck. Bro, what time we going live? I promise y'all. If Kurt was alive and he just heard that, he would be on my helmet. Blue, what time are we going live so I can respond to this? Yo, Kurt would completely take over the entire show. He would be like, bro, what time are we going live? And he ain't joking. What time are we going live so I can respond to this? I kid you not. Kurt is turning in his grave right now. Kurt is turning in his grave right now. I promise you. Kurt is turning in his grave right now. He's turning in his grave right now. No, that's deuce. What Floyd said was, Floyd said that he didn't get into business. So this is what happened with Floyd and the whole situation with Floyd and Ali. It gets misconstrued. So Floyd initially was asked, who's the best? He said, I'm the best. I didn't get in the sport of boxing to say another fighter is better than me. Okay. Then it was brought up, what about Muhammad Ali? He said, again, Muhammad Ali is great, but I'm not getting in the sport to say that nobody was better than me. I'm the best to ever do it. I beat more world champions, yada, yada, yada. And so, Layla Ali, Pop Shop Talk, what's up, Philly? Delaney Fan Sports, what's up? Layla Ali and other people started jumping in, saying he ain't better than Muhammad Ali, so on and so forth. And in defense of himself, he started going down the list. Well, Muhammad Ali lost to a guy with 7 fights. You know what I'm saying? How many losses Muhammad Ali in defense of himself? And then, of course, it just got out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Because when he said that they wouldn't even sanction a fighter that's only got 7 fights to fight me, they wouldn't even allow that, and he lost. right? To Leon Spinks, you know, so on and so forth. Then he got out of control with it. He started going left with it because he felt disrespected. But again, reality is, can Floyd? Do you think Floyd? It's a debate. Do you think he's better than Muhammad Ali? It's debatable, right? But on the flip side, could he beat Muhammad Ali? No. So therefore, there's really no conversation to be had because he can't beat Muhammad Ali, right? That ain't gonna happen. So the point is null and void because this dude, Muhammad Ali, man, come on, man. And so that's what sparked the issue with Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather because Roy Jones refuses to put anybody above Muhammad Ali. That's his idol. That's the guy he looks to. You understand? That's Roy Jones' idol, Muhammad Ali. So he looks at Muhammad Ali as the end all be all in boxing. Yeah, Victor Griffin, I can't believe he just said that. He said he's buns. Bro, that just sounds ridiculous. He's buns? Bro. So therefore, knuckle up. What's up? Floyd Mayweather can't beat Muhammad Ali. So to me, it's just pointless. It's a pointless conversation because is you gonna beat Muhammad Ali? No. So then what are we talking about? And what are we talking about here? Can he beat Muhammad Ali? No. So what are we talking about? Nothing. Pointless. But on that note, man, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, stunting up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's hit the likes. Let's get the likes to 500. He said we talking about they not the same size. Yeah, they're not the same size. You know what I'm saying? So again, the heavyweights are excluded, right? As the heavyweight division goes, so go the sport of boxing. Ain't nobody beating Muhammad Ali unless you're another heavyweight. So Sugar Ray Robinson ain't gonna beat Muhammad Ali. It's just not gonna happen. So when you talk about the heavyweight division, they're in a whole separate class. Period. But I appreciate y'all, man, coming through, stunting up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit the bell icon. I'm gone. It's your boy Blue signing off. Peace.